Hello everyone, this is Joanna, and today I have another haul, some of the same places but some different ones. But first, I'm going to take this off. Do any of you guys out there have this also, where your work gives you this horrible picture of yourself? I don't even think you can tell what I look like in that picture, but I'm going to see about getting this picture retaken. I just think that's horrible. I just wondered if anyone else out there. I think I've only been pleased with my work ID photos maybe once or twice in my entire career of working in the medical field. But on to the haul. Okay, so I went to Sally's and I got another hair book, and I was glad that they still had this because this said to display until May the 31st, and I got this week, I think day before yesterday, so I was glad that they still had that. Also, I went back and got nail polish. I got this color Saturated because I had been hearing a whole lot about it. Now, I do have China Glaze Creative Fantasy, but I have not used it. And I wasn't going to get this because I thought they were similar, but once I looked at them, I don't think they are, so we'll see. And then I went ahead and I got the Neon Heat, the hot pink one. Even though I do have other hot pink polishes, I think I can still find a use for this. And then those were still buy one, get one free, and I got them for like $6.49. I got this shade, I think Pop My Purple from Finger Paints. Because I only have the few Finger Paints polishes I showed on here, I think 3 or 4. And I thought this would be nice. It's a little off from one of the colors that I do have, even though I thought it too would be similar. And this one right here, I wanted to do, I don't know if her name is pronounced Aoana or Awana. I know I say that wrong. She does some really fantastic nail looks here on YouTube, and she works with acrylic paint. And she did a Fimo tutorial, I think a couple years back, and I had just found it last year. And she used some plum and hot purple and a gold color over polishes. She put the glitter, so I've been looking for a glitter like the one she used ever since, and I think this one might be it. This one is Oh My Gosh, as in gosh, G-A-U-C-H-E, and it gives a finish like this I have on this paper here, which is what I was looking for, a smattering of glitter, because I intend to put it over gold. Then I went back to Bath & Body Works and I got this candle, and these were not on sale. I paid the $22.50 for this candle. I just had to. I have mentioned before, when I go into Bath & Body Works, sometimes I don't smell things in the store because of what they have burning, and sometimes I regret certain things that I end up liking after a while. I got this candle Garden Party, and this reminds me of when I was a little girl, the pink rose bush that was in the backyard of my family's home. I miss that so much, even though I got stung by the bees in that bush. This reminded me so much of that smell because red rose bushes were out front and pink rose bushes were in the back. And this just smells so much like that to me. I think the scent descriptions were something else. I think on here it says, well, it says pink garden roses, pear blossoms wrapped in soft musk, which I smell complete pink roses when I smell this. The next two things that I got, this was my free item because I had a coupon where you get something free if you spend $10, and I got this for my teenage son for when he's here, he has something to use. And then I was going in and out about this scent, the Morocco Orchid and Pink Amber, and these were still half price, so I got this for $6.25, and I went ahead and got the lotion. I didn't get the spray or the perfume or anything because I can use the lotion, and I do have a whole lot of stuff that I need to go through, so I probably should stop buying body products, but I can't quit. I tried and failed. Now my next stop was at Michael's. I really like this little palette right here for working with the acrylic paint, even though I have not worked with my acrylic paint just yet. I like this one better than the first one that I found because of its shape and the little wells. And I gathered these little spatulas for mixing, so I probably won't be using these since I'll be using a brush. But I am planning to start whipping out my acrylic paints and trying to do something with them soon. And I think that was $1.99, if anyone wanted to know. And I found this little kit for $1.99. I have been on search for Meiji pens, and I've heard that they are at Sam's Club, but I don't have a Sam Club card. Also, on eBay, they can be quite expensive, up to $32, but I have been interested in Meiji pens since I learned about them a couple of years ago. So I figured I'd give this a try because those little 99-cent ones that I ordered off of eBay that were from Hong Kong, they don't work really great as far as the pen tip. So I thought I would try these colors in black and white. They didn't have a lot of color selection. There were a couple of neons and mostly silver and gold and black and white. So I figure I'd try this because I do want to fill in some designs. The next thing that I got here, and I'm going to try to open this up so you can see the color, is some acrylic paint. I got plum because I don't have that shade. And it's a real, whoops, oh my Lord, did you see that? I just made a mess. I won't do that again. But it's a real pretty shade, as you can see there. The next shade that I got was this purple. I'm still on the hunt down for Apple Barrel Candy Pink because I saw a Selena's nail art video where she used an LA Girls matte black polish, and she used this one in particular and a blue one called Calypso Blue. So I have found 2 out of the 3. And there was someone else that did a tutorial also using similar colors, and I don't know what her name was or what her video was. I just know that she used Orly Vinyl Matte Black, and they don't make that anymore, and I've been trying to go through my history to see whose video that was. But this one again is the purple violet color. Don't want to do that again. I should have done this the first time. Very pretty color. And then the last place that I believe I went to was Sally's. I'm sorry, Sephora is the last place I went to. Now from Sephora, I actually went for the Prada Candy Flora, I think, or Floor, but they wrote floral on here. So there's Prada Candy, there's the Leu or Low, and then there's this one. So I wanted to get a sample because I was going to order online because you can get a deluxe size of this. But I really hate ordering online for where I live at because they put things in front of your door and the office doesn't accept packages anymore, and it's just a real mess. And what I bought in there, I got the Kat Von D eyeshadow primer because I wanted to get the Monarch palette, and I haven't touched this yet. And I thought maybe somebody had squozed this, but they're all like this. But I hear this is a really good primer to use with her eyeshadow because I had the Ladybird palette, and I didn't feel like that stayed on really good. But again, I'm not an eyeshadow expert, as I have just started recently using some of my palettes. So I got that. And then I got the double-ended eye pencil for the, I think, the Naked palette. So the only one that I have left to get, I believe, is for Naked 2 maybe. But I do want all of these, and I want 2 of the one for Naked 3 and 2 of the one for Naked Basics. But this has whiskey at one end and 0 at the other. I like this one because sometimes I don't want a super black eyeliner, and I like this brown. And when I first discovered the Naked palette, I had actually learned about it after its second release, and I got mine with the brush. And when I found out it was out the year before with that eyeliner, I decided I wanted it, but it was no longer available. So the last thing I got, I had to get this, and I had to get this particular set of colors. It's the Monarch palette, the Kat Von D, and it's bigger than my Ladybird palette because I thought they would be similar. That's why I didn't get it at first. So it's way bigger, and this is it out of the box. And these are the colors. And you've probably seen this all over YouTube. So I like this. These are some of these, I think they're all shimmery, it looks like. Except for maybe this one. I mean, I can't really tell in this one, but I mean, you can see the shimmer on there. But here was the thing that I wanted to say while I had both of these, is I thought that these would be similar. So I'm going to take this eyeliner out of here. Now I did find that for myself, this shade right here and this shade right here seem really similar to these, except for this one right here is not a frosty, whereas this one is. Because at first I thought, you know, they were the same thing. That's why I didn't really get it. I also didn't realize that this was way larger than this one when you look at them like that. You can see there, this is a huge difference. But I had to get this in case it went away, and I really like this color. It's like a burnt orange color, and I like colors like that. So even though they were similar to me, they are way different. And this color right here, I thought was similar to this one, but they are different. Now, I hear the pigmentation on this is really good and you should use it with a light hand. I use everything with a light hand anyway. And this was the one where I didn't think they stayed on well, but again, like I said, I'm not a professional with eyeshadow, so it could have just been me. It could have been what was going on with my eyelids or skin at the time. So, the very last thing I got from Sephora was this nail polish. Now, I will say, I don't hate pink, but I'm not into pink, but I do like pink. But this right here, and I don't know if you can see it on here or not, it has such a blue tinge to it. I had to get this because I do love a very pretty hot pink, you know, with a blue tinge to it. So I had to get this. And this shade is called Relentless. So like I said too, I'm after a lot of these colors, even if I have similar colors. So that was it. That was my little haul for the places that I went to. If you have any suggestions about anything, please feel free to let me know. My next thing is my little julep box here and this new little thing that they got here, which I will talk about that in another video. But until the next time, everyone have a great evening.